Hi everyone, this is your host Nick, and this is the Dak Mark 10 SSB base CB radio. And to give you an idea how big this is a Kenwood, and I have the Kenwood vertical, and it's almost just a little taller, about an inch and a half. Let's take a closer look. Okay, where do we start with this radio? This radio is huge, as I showed you before. I have a Kenwood, it's sitting vertical. Look at all the knobs. This radio is in 9 out of 10. I would say a 10 condition. A 10 condition. This is the one of 6 radios. You probably, if you remember the video, I made a video about a DAC collection and D104 microphones. I'm gonna put the link on the description below, and you can see it here a little bit. So this is number 6 of the 5 DAC radios. So this is newly acquired. This radio has been fully recapped. Everything has been done in it. This thing is immaculate. I don't know if we're gonna open this radio because it has 4 screws here, 4 screws on this side, 8 on top, another 6 on the sides, 3 and 3. I don't think if we should open this radio, but we will definitely connect it and see if we can make a contact and see how this radio sounds. Let's take a look. Okay, I came as close as I could so I can fit the radio in the camera and myself behind the camera. I had to rearrange my living room, move the couch further back. This radio is big and heavy. I live on the 3rd floor, no elevator. I had to carry it upstairs. I made 2 stops on the way here, so just to give you an idea how big it is. And as I showed you before, if I can turn to the right, there is a Kenwood radio, a 680. It's vertical, and there is only an inch difference, just to get an idea how big this radio is. Okay, so we're gonna start from the knobs. This is our volume and on-off switch, our audio jack, I forgot. The squelch control, RF gain, which should be full, our channel selector, our clarifier. This radio has been fully recapped, polished, shined, aligned, and it has an open clarifier. Okay, so the clarifier is open on this radio. Over here, I don't know if you can see from the shadow, I cannot zoom out anymore. This radio likes the Turner 3 Plus. It works okay with D104, Silver Eagles and whatnot, but for some reason it likes the Turner Plus better. So here we have the AM and upper side, lower side control, our mic gain, and the microphone plug. Up here, big, huge instruments here. We can see the SWR. We can see the RF power. This has 2 scales in here. The RF power on AM, on sideband, and the plate current. This works with this switch. I will explain in a second. This is our modulation indicator, percentage. And this is the signal, the receiving signal strength meter. This radio is the Dak Mark 10, and it is the version 3. Version 3 is the last version that they made before they stopped making the radio. So the version 3 is a little bit better. Not a lot, just a few variations. Okay, so this is a very important switch. I'm gonna put it down to standby. Let's turn on the radio. Beautiful. Beautiful. So over here we have the AGC automatic gain control. As you can see here is in fast. Now we are slow. Now it is off. I will leave it at fast. This is a very important switch, and you saw me using the switch. This radio it has two tubes, which they have been replaced. Obviously, they're brand new. And one is the final and one is the driver and final. But when it comes to receive, it has a solid state receive like any other regular CB radio. So if you're planning to have the radio on just to listen to what's going on the channels, this switch should always be on standby. The reason is because when you turn on the switch, high voltage goes into the filament, into the tubes, and the radio is ready to transmit. So if you turn it on, leave it on transmit and go away for an hour and then come back, that's not good because you're gonna overheat the tubes and slowly you're gonna burn them out. Over here we have our automatic noise limiter and noise blanket control. Beautiful. Our channel indicator. This is the RF power switch with plate current. So what this does is when we have it on RF power, it will show us our output power, and down here, if we flip the switch down, it will show us the plate current. The plate current, so these two in combination with the mic gain, we can see roughly the condition of the tubes. So this should be close to 15 milliamps. Anything more or less than that, the radio needs to go into the technician, and either the tubes are going to be replaced, or it could be a voltage issue going into the tubes or coming out from the transformer and whatnot. So this is not something that we can stick our hands in there. We will get zapped, no questions about it. So yeah, this is just to get an idea of how the tubes are, if they're okay, if there is any life left and whatnot, and if they're working okay. Okay. On this side here we have the calibrate switch with the SWR, and if you are doing this, you have to bring the needle here where it says where the two circles are, right here. Let's go ahead and do that. So before we do that, remember the transmit switch. Now we're giving high voltage into the tubes. I'm gonna key up, and we're on sideband, sorry. We're gonna go to AM, calibrate, and you see this? Wow, it's picking up. Look at that. I'm a foot away from the mic, and look at all this. So when you're adjusting the needle here for the calibrate, don't key up forever. Try to do it as fast as you can. Don't key up more than 30 seconds or 40, because if there is an issue and you have a lot of SWR, so if you transmit like this and you try to adjust, because sometimes this is touchy and you have to be like very careful, don't key up forever. Do it a little bit at a time. Let's say it's here and your hands are shaking, let go, then move it a little bit before you key up. Right there. Right there. Now we're gonna hit the SWR. We're gonna key up again. Look, barely anything. This radio will dead key 4 watts. Hola, hola, audio. And you see the modulation. I'm a foot away, by the way, from the microphone. Let me bring it closer. Give me a second. Audio, audio, hola. So this radio, dead key 4. This radio on AM, PP will go all the way to 30 watts. And on sideband, I will explain in a second. Audio, hola. So let me zoom closer here so you can see. Okay, so I came as close as possible so you can see clear. On this scale here, there is 2 tiny little words here. One says AM, so now here we can see the output power on AM, and right below it says SSB. So we go 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 20 and up. So when we are on the lower side, it will show us the output power. Let me go ahead and do that. hola, hola. So it does about 20-ish. And when we are on AM, hola, hola. This radio can swing PP up to 30 watts on AM. All right, let me zoom back out.
Thank you so much, my brother. You have a wonderful evening and a great Labor Day Monday as well. Western Outlaw 642 operator now. I'm back to my NASCAR race.
So this radio has two tubes, one driver and one final, and that's why I was telling you. See, I keep forgetting. We have to give this, leave it on standby, since we are only listening and we are not transmitting. We go back to see if we can talk to the locals. Hey, can I get? See, we're not on transmit. See, it's very important. Transmit. Hey, can I get a radio check? Is this radio working? Break. Oh, thank you. I'm just doing a review here. A review. Okay. You are somewhere there too. Key up again one more time.
It's me, Alpha Lima 319. Hello. Yeah, Nick, you're hitting in 9 with me.
Okay, 7 for the Alpha Lima and 9 from the other Lima. Okay, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. I'm just showing a radio here, making a video at the same time. So thanks. I'll be back. Yeah, we are barefoot too. Barefoot, just a duck radio. All right, good stuff. Okay, I'll be back. This radio is a talker, guys. And as I said, this radio has been fully recapped. As you can see here in the pictures, immaculate condition, inside and out, nice and shiny, polished, everything. It speaks for itself. If you like a radio like this, and if you can find it on eBay, they go up to $1,000 on eBay. Yeah. So some people are crazy. I don't know what they're thinking. Yes, it is rare. I forgot to mention that this is a Mark Dak 10, the third version, which is the last version when they were making this radio. And it's still going strong. I was going to show you the back. It's pretty straightforward. It has a fuse, the wire for the AC power, and the connector, nothing else, and a couple of stickers. So this is it, the Dak Mark 10 SSB radio telephone. Yeah, this is not a telephone. This is huge. It weighs a ton. I live on the 3rd floor, and to bring it up, holding it to go up the stairs, no elevator, no elevator. It took. I made 2 stops. I made 2 stops on the way up here. Okay, let's listen a little bit. Let's see if we can listen.
How about you, Oshawa? How about you 270? You got a copy on me? No. Alpha Lima. How are you?
So Joshua is in Oshawa. I'm in downtown West Toronto. Yeah, it sounds okay. All right, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, and see, I keep forgetting, I am not transmitting now. I should turn this down to standby. This gives high voltage into the tubes, and we don't want to burn the tubes. So yeah, if you can find a radio like this and you like it, like I do, I wish I can. Anyway, don't get me started. I had to rearrange my living room just to fit it in here so that I can show it to you. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you on the next one. 73.